Hi guys, Darren from the Filter Shop here. Today I just want to discuss our deep bed sand filter vessels. Now, deep bed sand filters use exactly the same silica sand as your normal pool sand filters, those short, fat, round ones. The big difference between those pool filters and the deep bed filters is the contact time of the water to the actual sand media. Now, the sand media is going to filter down to about 100 micron. Now, in the case of your pool sand filters, they are built with the idea that the water is going to be circulating. So it's going to come back, it's going to have a second try to remove as much sediment and dirt from the water as possible. In the case of the deep bed, if it's going straight from a source water into a house or a final point, it's only going to get that one chance to remove as much sediment and dirt as possible. So the idea with the deep beds is that they are short and narrow, because then the water has to travel all the way from the top of the vessel down through all the silica sand to the bottom strainer at the bottom of the unit. So it has a lot more contact with the sand and a lot more to go through before it actually comes out. And as a result, you're going to get a better clean with the same amount of water going through a deep bed versus a short fat swimming pool type sand filter. Now there's several different sizes of deep bed sand filters available, ranging from a 25 litre, 50 litre, 75 and 100 litre. Larger units are available for more industrial ones. If you are looking for something bigger, you're welcome to send us an email or give us a call. We can see if we can quote you on such a large unit. The sand filter itself is obviously for removing dirt and sand and sediments and that. Now, a deep bed sand filter is going to filter down to about 100 micron, okay, which in most situations is quite good. You're going to get a lot of large dirt, sediment and things like that out. But it's not going to remove very, very fine particles such as your cutters and very, very tiny little particles in the water. If that is a problem that you're having, we would recommend rather looking at something like an AFM or a AFM glass media vessel or a 20 micron disc filter, or even something like a Big Blue with the throwaway sediment filters, melted spray sediment filters. When you do order a deep bed sand filter vessel, there's several components you are going to receive, okay, which is the actual vessel, either a automatic digital backwash valve or a manual backwashing valve, okay. You're going to get your top strainer and you're going to get your riser pipe with your bottom strainer. Now, we also will supply you with the silica sand in most cases, but it is optional. We typically put it as an option because of sand being quite heavy and large, especially if you're quite far away and shipping comes into it, it can make it quite difficult or quite costly. And it is just the standard silica sand you can get from any pool shop or hardware store. So in most cases we would recommend not selecting the sand option, just to make it easier for you to transport and cheaper for you to transport. And then you purchase the silica sand at your local hardware or local pool shop. That's it for the deep bed sand filter vessels, guys. If you have any questions or anything like that, you're welcome to give us a call or send us an email. This is Darren saying goodbye.